What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to hop back into the old world and have some fun playing as Grand Cathay, play around with some Blood and Jade, and deal with the Chaos Invaders from the north. It's become quite the ordeal to deal with everything that's been going on, and we got a Clannish army over here under Snitch. Okay then, there's lots of Ratman armies. So we're going to have to deal with that sooner rather than later, I would suspect. And we do have Feng Ma over here, who's kind of getting into position to recoup her losses after a couple of big fights. And then we'll go after Shangyang with her. And then we'll take Taizu and try to work everything out from there. But let's check our diplomacy before we jump into everything.
Obey me.
You know, it would actually be nice to have a non-aggression pact with them.
Any meat besides what's on your bow? All right.
Because then we don't have to worry about the western reaches. And the Darkland Orcs we don't need to worry about because they're a little too far away.
Yours chosen.
The Celestial Blacksmith.
Wind Shaper.
Fire and metal.
So we're actually deteriorating with our brother right now. We have no idea why, but we can get that up if we keep going on. It's probably because we had past wars that are kind of dying out right now. And I think Feng Ma and Miao Ying have already moved. Yes, they have. So we're going to send Miao Ying over here and try to cut across where the Sleeping Dragon is and go after the Red Fortress. If we can get there and destroy it, it should lessen the assaults on the Great Bastion. In the meantime, too, we're trying to get our reputation up with the Celestial Loyalists. Wow, my brain just kind of stalled there for a second. So that we can get this city of Wei Jin under our control. But we're also going to have to deal with these Ratmen eventually. I mean, they're starting to pour out of here and get really strong. They are really starting to steamroll. We might need a third army. But we are in perfect balance, so we're going to have to play it careful with that. Let's see what we got for lords. Now, I'm not going to use any of the magistrates in this. It's all going to be Shogungun because they are just straight up better, in my opinion. We got 4 turns on our research. Was it 4 to start with? Probably was. So depending on what we go with, Jade Warrior Halberd, Celestial Dragon Guard, yeah. Let's look, because there was another solid Shogungun for Yang. Xi Jia Hao. Yeah, we're going to recruit her and start getting an army sorted out. And get her Dragon Breath, Wall of Fire, and Will of Dragons to make things a little bit better. And do we have the ability to get any more heroes right now? Don't think we do. We are at max for Astromancers, and we don't have the ability to get Alchemists just yet. But we're going to swap this research over because we are Yang aligned. Yang aligned? Yes, Yang aligned. So we get Nangao pole arms.
The Celestial Empire
and start working towards getting us back into balance. But we'll let the turn go over and see where it goes from there. It's going to take a lot to actually secure all of Cathay. So, yeah, third army's probably a good idea. I mean, we're still making over 2,000 gold a turn. Well, for now. And once we have it all sorted out, we can start doing a lot more. We can get a lot more cities under our control, push towards the coast. Then we kind of worry about the entire west of the old world because of the trade routes. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's another one of these ambushes for our caravan. We'll just auto-resolve it because those are never worth the fight. And we'll venerate. And the dim suns are gone, and Miao Ying got Constructor.
Shogungan Lord.
Alright,
reporting.
we're gonna get
I will
you some
not
more
tolerate
halberdiers
sloth.
and more archers.
I stand apart.
Miao Ying, we're going to get you to
I
run
shall
as
claim
fast as you
it.
can across Cathay. Upgrade our Cathayan colony, because we're still making a fair bit of money.
There's wisdom.
And
Dragon-blooded Shogungan.
oh, Feng Ma is
It shall please the dragon.
not quite healed up, but
I serve only the
their
dragons.
Shogungan left the city
Descended
undefended.
from celestial glory.
This one will fight though, because if we do it right, we don't have to lose forces going into the city, and it'd be a lot better for us. Yeah, the lore of Tzeentch. We've been on the receiving end of that way too much, thanks to the Twisted Twins. Yes, the Puppets of Misrule are always going to be a giant pain in our Cathayan behinds, but we will deal with them as we go. And hopefully Feng Ma won't take too much damage here. Would suck if she got injured in a fight. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, I shouldn't completely suicide on the walls. Then again, it is me, so stranger things have happened. But at least our crane gunners... Crane gunners? Yes, crane gunners, I think. Will be able to start shooting almost right away on this map. So that's a big, big bonus. And our cannons will be able to do what cannons do best. We might just blow the door down and rush right in through the gates. Bypass the walls, let our archers deal with everything on the walls. Because, I mean, we do have a lot of archer units. 3, 6, 7 of them. Oh, this load time's taking a little bit longer. I mean, there was just a patch to kind of help people with Intel processors out. I'm running an Intel processor, so wondering why it's kind of slowing down. But it is what it is.
Jade warriors! Thoughts in harmony.
Well, let's get our forces sorted out like we normally do.
Praise the dragons!
Take the skirmish mode off.
Wind and fire.
So first things first, we're going to get our crane gunners up here. They got a nice commanding view of the wall.
Warrior crossbow!
Get our crossbowmen all set up. Kind of overlaid with our infantry because they're going to rush forward right away.
Lancers!
Our lancers we're going to leave back well away from the fight for now.
Cannon.
And our cannons, let's try and line them up as best we can right on the main gate. Put Feng Ma there,
I stand ready!
and Hu Kang there. And let's channel just for good measure. And I got extra winds of magic, there we go. We'll start the battle, and we'll get our troops advancing up. Get our lords moving, but we don't want to move Feng Ma up just yet because she'll end up getting shot, and that's something we don't want. Get our lancers moving off to the side.
Never conquered.
Master of Azir! Seeking Cathay's foe!
Now let's see if we can get our
Seeking Cathay's
soldiers
foe!
through the wall. And we'll halt our cannons and get them to fire at will.
Shogungan sorcerer.
Jade crossbow!
That looks like a good place to drop down one of the flame storms. Catch those spearmen in it. Ooh, that was a lot of spearmen that got destroyed right there. And we'll breathe from the other side. Let's check in on our lancers.
Cavalry!
Get them to attack one of these doors. Now, we're not getting a lot of harmony right now. We're
Gilded
heavily
foot.
balanced in one way. And let's advance our cannons up. Let's not click on the line, but we'll advance our cannons up. See if we can get our crane gunners up in a better firing position too.
Wind and fire.
Our lancers took some hits too. I wonder, probably from the towers along the way.
Mage of the Celestial Court.
And there's Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's a lot of kills.
Jade warriors. Alliance as one. Bringing harmony. Move in formation.
See if we can spread our warriors out a little bit. Deal with all the threats that are in here.
March in ordered ranks.
Crane gunners. It is fated.
Get our cranes up on the wall and advance all of our archers within range of the wall. Let's get Feng Ma a little bit closer to the wall and flamestorm these archers once we're in range. So that should be peasant archers. Yeah, that was a huge chunk out of them. Have our cannons started firing again? I don't think so.
Born of dragons.
We're winning on the inner city. That's what's important right now.
Never conquered. Will of the dragons.
They must fall.
It'll be nice when we get the flying mount, the Dragon Pegasus. Can't remember its name offhand right now, which is a little sad. We can speed up time a little bit though, because we are kind of crushing this. I don't want Feng Ma to take too much damage, but at the same time I do want her to get into this fight, so... Let's pull these guys back.
Repositioning.
Alright, we can win that too. Alright, not a bad little start. We know that the forces that are out in the desert right now don't have too many units. Our Astromancer took a fair bit of damage. You only killed 11 soldiers? Guess it's not counting spells anymore, because those spells took care of a lot. Well, looks like the hero of this round was one of our Jade Warrior units, though. 45 kills. It's not bad. Our Crane Gunners did some damage. They killed someone. So that's good. I guess. We got a Forbidden Rod out of it, but we're going to occupy the city. Silk Weaver, so we get less attrition. And we got a Forbidden Rod, so that's good.
My will does
Just a
not
few sets of
bend.
Jade Warriors and some Peasant Bowmen.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Upgrade the city.
Dragon-blooded.
Jade Longma, that's what it is. So then we can bind one of these spells to us. We already have a lot of offensive magic. And I mean, we're going to be getting these here pretty quick. But having Earthblood bound to us is going to be good. Wall of Wind and Fire is our Devastation, and the Constellation of the Dragon and Might of Heaven and Earth is going to be great. All of these are going to be picked up eventually, but we don't really need Fireball. Wind of Heavens is, like, just weak compared to Dragon's Breath, and we don't need any more protection spells because Feng Ma is going to be offensive. So,
I was
Earthblood
born
to allow her to
for
heal.
this.
And Jing Yongyi is going to get Hidden Stores. Wait, can we get better scales? No, we can get better stores, though.
A worthy addition to my arsenal.
On it.
And that's going to deal with that. And we got our army up here is getting reinforced.
Malevolent Lord.
And the Blessed Dread, who've got a fancy new banner, which I really like. They've got an army up here now. So that's not good. We might have to actually go to war with them. I don't want to do that. But I would much rather Confederate wage in than have to reclaim it later on. So might just have to deal with it. And Clan Eshin just took Mingzhu.
Our ancient empire has not survived.
No, we're not joining against Eshin right yet. That would be very, 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 very bad for us. I know Snikt is in here. Now there's Beastmen coming in too. Great. Brave Beyond Reason. Rift tears through reality and Demons Disgorge. Yeah, we're gonna fight the Hellspawn. It's giving us a decisive victory. We haven't actually had a chance to see demons in combat yet. But we're just gonna shoot them down anyway. It's gonna kill off one set of halberdiers and a set of peasants. Yeah, that's acceptable to me. Alright. So let's move Xi down here. Well, it's Jia Hao actually.
To serve me is a privilege.
And we'll get her
I expect
getting more troops.
loyalty, efficiency, and harmony.
The Great Crusade. The Storm Dragon.
It's hard to tell what's going on over here. I mean, there's lots of Skaven slaves. That's for sure.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
Now the desert. Warpstone Desert. Armies will suffer when in desert regions. If we
An
pop
offense
out
to my bloodline.
and go to encamp stance, we can at least start moving across the desert. And we'll be going after him, hopefully. Jingongye. Better scales, so his cargo's better, and better stores, so he gets better replenishment.
Surely a gift from the dragons.
He's still on his journey time. He's still got 7 more turns, and Shunguo is just coming back. What do we have available for them? Humbleborn or Dragon-Blooded? Additional Celestial unit, Celestial Dragon Guard units, or Humbleborn, additional Peasant units. Oh, that's a lot of peasants. He's pretty good, though. We'll grab another Dragonborn one. So, Huo Fu is going to be on deck. We may not get to use him anytime. We're cycling through our armies pretty decently here, so it's not too bad. He does start off with some levels, so we'll get better scales, of course. Wheel of Dragons for leadership for his army.
Indeed.
It's not bad. What's this Beastman army got? Ooh, 3 sets of Minotaurs and 2 Cygors. Oh, that's kind of nasty. Cygors are just ugly to deal with in general. Oh, that's no bueno. Well, we'll deal with it. Still got 3 turns before our city upgrades, and I guess that's all we can do for this turn. We do have to keep an eye on the Skaven, because that's going to become a real pain soon.
Children of the Moor. Singular.
A non-aggression pact with Greases. He's at war with the Dissenter Lords of Jinshin. We're at war with them too. Eyebiters and Darkland Orcs. You know what? We're going to take that. Because then we don't have to worry about Greases as much. He's still an ogre, so he can still betray us at any time. But it's less likely. Alright, let's hope our caravan doesn't get molested anymore on the road, and just as I say that... You know what, we can afford the 500 gold, send it on the quicker route. 2 wars failed, or was failed. Turtle Gate could be under attack here pretty quick.
Heat like Qian's jungles. I will not tolerate sloth.
Recruit there.
Storm Dragon.
So that's underneath the Blessed Dread's control. Now there should be a way to land over here. I'm seeing cliffs. Is this where we can land?
Good.
Alright, it just requires us to get on the water, and then we can pop in and try to go at the Red Fortress from the sea. It's probably the Twisted Twins? No, just Jaeger.
Master of Feng Shi.
Are the Western provinces really going to city block us here?
The dragons. Kiss of the burning winds. Fate reveals a path.
Well, we'll see how that works out.
I understand. There are important matters.
My defensive alliance is almost on the horizon, so we'll see. Alright, now the Shrine of the Alchemist, does it have anything special to it? It does not. So we can use it to help balance out our harmony. And we can upgrade so that it can start producing better soldiers for us. Nangao's going to be upgraded here pretty quick. I mean, it's looking pretty good. We're not in too terrible of shape right now. We still got to pay attention to a lot of stuff. Wow, a decisive victory. Did he go after the Dissenter Lord's army? Looks like he did. I guess we're going to be the reinforcements here. I don't think we've been the reinforcements in a battle before. So let's do that, because it's fun. But yeah, the Dissenter Lords are definitely going to suffer here. And it looks like we're coming in from the west. We're not going to alter that because we don't want to delay it. Our troops are looking better though, and with our grand cannons, we can do a heck of a lot of damage. It's kind of like having portable AC-20s. I like it. And we'll just start the battle. We have to wait 1 minute and 44 seconds before we get into the fight itself. But is our friend, the Lord over here, going to pull back towards us, or what's he going to do? So we'll just speed it up till our forces get on the field. Because we'll advance up to cannon range and then just start bombarding them. Probably over here. Feng Ma is a very wise descendant of the dragons. Understands that sometimes you just gotta sit back and let the cannons do their job. So our entire army is coming onto the field. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Alright, so let's just pause real quick. Get our army sorted out. As per our usual. A little bit different doing it mid-battle instead of at the very, very start. But the idea is still the same. So what we'll do, we'll get our infantry line set up. Actually, we'll go here. Get our archers set up behind them. Get our cannons set up here. Put some Jade Lancers over there. And some Crane Gunners up on this little hill here. And Feng Ma can go right in the dead center of our line, and Hukang can go right there. That should be our army. And we'll get them in position. Hopefully our allies in the western provinces see what we're doing and link up with us over here. So we're going to play a little game of hopscotch with our cannons. Get them in range and let them start shooting. Just got to wait for our troops to get in position to begin with. Only disadvantage of having, or being, the reinforcements. You never know what the AI is going to do. So all of our troops are almost ready. And the cannons reach out almost to the enemy army. Almost. So, to get clear line of sight for our cannons, we'll set up our infantry here. Archers behind. Our cannons right up here. We're still going to use the crane gunners on the right flank and keep the Jade Lancers in reserve on the left. And get our lords up in the middle here. With any luck, that'll be enough to spur Tanji Peng to come up and join us. Looks like they're advancing a little bit too. And I think we're just going to start casting spells at them. Alright, we can turn it down to normal speed now because, well, we know what's going to happen here. And our allies are getting right into the thick of it too. And our cannons are starting to fire off, so that's what we wanted. There's some peasant archers over there that need to be visited by a certain set of cavalry.
Wind and fire! Offspring of dragons!
See if we can catch some more archers in the wall of fire.
Heavens await!
And we'll curse the enemy forces. That's still well outside of Feng Ma's ability to cast, but we can cast there. Chew up some of their troops. Our Jade Lancers handling it. Winning decisively against the peasants over here. They're going to lose their charge bonus here pretty quick, so we might as well pull them back. And let's put our crane gunners over here.
Defenders of Cathay!
The Emperor's will!
Sent by dragons! Ready to rule!
And this is why I wanted to get Feng Ma the bound spell of Earthblood. So she can start healing herself. Similar to how we do with Miao Ying.
Cavalry! Naturally! Marching as one! Fire in the blood!
We're going to give herself Jade armor because, wow, they are really going after her.
Praise the dragons!
Are crane gunners actually firing? Good, they are. I have problems with black powder units, and then them not firing when I want them to. Not very good at angling the line of sights properly.
For the moon dragon! Leading the way! Stone and steel!
With the exception of one little knot of resistance, it looks like we're almost done with this fight. So I guess we can just speed it up. There we go, and it's done. We don't need to keep fighting. Nice little decisive victory. We probably lost more troops than just auto-resolving. Well, we lost 73. That's not bad. I gotta love it when you're reading these things and it's like, that's an insult towards the Bretonnians. Just from the background lore. Bretonnians hate ranged weapons. So we're gonna venerate. Are you gonna take the city? Might decline the attack on this one, and still won. So, it's not a good thing. I was kind of hoping they would lose, so that we could take the city ourselves. But as long as it's within allied hands, I guess it's okay. And then Feng Ma can come back, gear up, because we can go after Clan Skaven now. Or Clan Skaven. Clan Eshin of the Skaven. Come on, Drag, get your head on straight. Another one of these. Oh, the peasants got chopped up.
Dragon-blooded sugar.
Alright, let's get you headed back towards central Cathay. Yes, you're hurt for now, but we're going to get you into the cities and have you done there. We'll get you magical reserves.
It befits my high station.
Indeed. You're a pretender.
Wow, there is a Norse army over there. I did not see that.
No.
They're really screwed up though, so if they attack this city, we should be able to hold out. But Feng Ma's hurt, so we kind of want to get her back in shape so we can go after Clan Eshin. How do they keep slipping armies of like crazed Norsemen past our defenses? Let's get a couple of cannons in that army.
The storm dragon.
Miao Ying, you can get out on the water.
I think not.
The storm dragon.
Okay, I guess there's no way
Once
to
I
get
have
around there.
strategized,
That's
you go,
kind of terrible.
I
Thought there was a way across. I know the Xinqian armies can teleport a little bit, so we'll see how that works out, but that sucks. Need. We don't really have many Yin armies. Be +1 army for Yin. That'll give us access to Jagged Shrapnel. Don't use Iron Hail Gunners. But target ranges will definitely help us out, so we'll go up to that next. And the Turtle Gate, which is the one that's probably going to suffer the assault from these random forces here, has a garrison of our troops there. So hopefully we'll be able to deal with that. We'll keep it on the Celestial Lake for now. And we're starting to run out of money a little bit, so we got to be careful. And let's get... why is that not on somebody already? It should be on Feng Ma is what it should be. And we're not going to use the statue of Jar. But ancillaries, we have plenty that we can give over. We can give a Silk Weaver, Jade Sculptor, oh, the Art of Surprise, and a Sword Master to our new general here, Xi Jiao. And I apologize to my godmother, who's probably cursing me out for pronouncing all of the Chinese-inspired names. Yeah. I'm making an honest effort. Like, it's not meant to be disrespectful or anything like that. It is literally me trying, but I probably have an accent.
Of Cathay.
We are not making peace with the vampires, or in this case, Helman Gorst and his family business. I wonder how the Southlands are going right now. I mean, there's a ton of combat going on down there, probably. Of late, 2 cats have been regular visitors to camp. The larger one, a golden-furred male, solemnly watches your soldiers train, while the other, a silvery female, is more affectionate, bringing comfort to the disaffected. Out walking late, unable to sleep, you find both in your path, gazing at you expectantly. So if you pet the female, recruitment cost goes up, or down for Yang units, and we get Yin Harmony, +6. Wow. Wow. We could throw them down a well? What? Or we could feed the male. Same idea in the reverse. we're gonna do nothing and let the cats be the cats.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
Now this is gonna be tough. Our army has suffered a lot, and our lords here are definitely hurting.
Cathay
We
needs
can't
them
get
dead.
to this army, but we're gonna get close to them. They suffer a little bit less attrition.
No
Feng Ma really
fighting
needs a
in this
rest.
wasteland.
Really, 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 really does. So we need a little bit more yin harmony. What we can do is actually demolish that building. That'll help us out a little bit.
Born to rule.
Now for here, the Jade Lancers seem kind of weak, and we're going to get Longma Riders eventually, so I think we're going to stop using them in general. Get a couple of units. Well,
Is a privilege.
I guess we can't get a couple of units of Crane Gunners.
Sheesh.
But we can use this
Wind
as
shaper.
a force to help us out down here. And maybe go after Mingshu. Miao Ying hasn't moved this turn, so let's get her going towards Mingshu too. Wei Jin is the capital for that? Okay. I was about to say, what the heck is going on? But the city of the Shogungun is right there. Kind of tempting. And Nangao is finally upgraded, and we could possibly get another Alchemist and another Astromancer once we have the funds for it, but we're running a little bit shy on that for right now, so let's just let it happen as it is. See how this turn works out for us and what ends up happening.
The forces of Nangao cannot all abandon them.
Join war against Grimgor's Ardboys. No. We're still focused within Cathay. We're not going outside of Cathay right now. So we're just gonna have to deal with it as it comes. Okay, so the caravan was being tracked. Followed. After moving into a defensive stance and drawing weapons, potential enemies emerged turned out to be friends, a group of mercenaries who have fought alongside and spilled blood with you in the past. More like friends than mere colleagues, in fact. Okay, you have a ton of archers. Let's get some ogre bulls. That'll help us out. Some Confederation, there's an attack on the Dragon Gate imminent.
I will be obeyed.
So our plans have kind of shifted, and we're going to be going to war with Skaven here pretty quick. Oh, I am not looking forward to that. We can't upgrade in there yet.
Dragon-blooded Shogungun.
We gotta stay tight to these guys. And we are still one balance into yang, so we can have one more yin. And there's a special building here, the Great Embassy. Allegiance points gained, income generated, diplomatic relations, and tariffs. But to get there, we're gonna need a little bit more stuff. That's got growth in it, so let's get the growth building. Actually, wait. Always sucks doing it this way. I really want to put a building in there right now, but it's not worth it. The level 3 buildings just aren't. Okay. We'll let one more turn pass, and we'll see how that goes. And that might do it for this week. I'm not sure. Haven't really been focused on Total War for the last little bit, because I've been playing a lot of modded Battletech. Old school game with the pack that allows you to play during the clan invasion. So, yeah, there's that. I've been playing a lot of Battletech. Digitally and otherwise. I'm trying to focus. Yeah. Ooh, squirrel. Squirrel! Okay, so up ahead, strewn across the road is a crude barrier. Bandits stand on the other side. We gain relations with the Gold Tooth, but we'd have to give up 200 cargo. They've got Noblars. Let's draw weapons. It's a decisive victory. We've fought that army so many times. And we'll just let our new ogre friends deal with them. Jingongye has received the plague. That's not good. We did get a sword master, so that helps. And he's killed ogres a lot of times, so he's been getting helped out there. I really want to get an Alchemist Tower, but I also kind of want Terracotta Sentinels. And I also want Celestial Barracks for the Celestial Dragon Guard. Oh, it's so hard to pick. But we do need another Alchemist hero to throw into Feng Ma's army. So we're going to do that first. We don't quite have the funds for a Celestial Tower.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
So Miao Ying, we're going to get you to come in here with
Power in the
Zi
blood.
Jiahao is going to
Sent
come over
by
this way and
our
reinforce you at Mingshu.
The dragon-blooded.
And Feng Ma is going to keep chasing the Shanliang bandit all across Cathay. And Jingongye has got... chance of a double move, cost of caravan shortcuts, or smuggler's space. Maximum cargo plus 20% for caravans, or reduced charge and extortion events. I mean, cargo capacity. Yeah, we're gonna go with smuggler's space, because that is awesome.
A worthy addition to my arsenal.
And we do have a building upgrade available, but we're gonna want the Great Embassy eventually, so we're just gonna leave that for now. Let's let one more turn go before we consider anything else. I mean, the Great Bastion's probably going to come under assault. We might get a fight in there. But you never know. Give us a chance to go and consolidate Feng Ma's army a little bit.
Do you seek the Storm Dragon's wisdom or...
Maybe when we're set up, we can offer them that. Oh, and we have to stay on the side of our allies. But it looks like the Red Horn tribe got just wiped out at Dragon Gate, so... I don't think that's a big deal. And the Red Horn tribe was destroyed. And we completed our caravan. Okay, and we're back in harmony, so everything is going beautifully. Let's get the Celestial Tower going. And we'll grab that while we're at it. Actually, let's hold off on the upgrade there for now, because we do have a caravan that we can send out. Shun Guo is the one we've had before, because he's got experienced units. And where are we going to dispatch him to? Myrmidons has the most profit, it looks like, but that's with the Pirates of Sartosa, and there's 3 awful areas in it. But if we go here, it's a longer route. It passes through a lot of green. So we're going to dispatch him that way. Northern route this time. And since we're back in balance, let's get our Astromagic Choir.
All Cathay will benefit.
And let's see our
Of
wards.
the Great Bastion.
Greatest of seers. There are many strategies which can lead to our success.
We can have them join Confederation with us. That's what we've been going after.
Is a tank.
Now, it's costing us money because we have an extra army that we're going to immediately disband. And it's going to throw us out of balance heavily.
Heat undermines our efficiency.
Get rid of that. We're still balanced heavy into Yang. On our next turn, that should balance it out. But the reason we wanted this city, building browser. First one is the Paradise Gardens. Plus 10 control, plus 5 growth faction-wide, income from all buildings in this province, plus 10%, and harmony. So it's not bad, it's just a nice little garden. The better thing is the Temple of Two Moons, minus corruption, upkeep for Celestial Dragon Guard and Dragon Guard crossbowman units, all armies, Recruitment cost for Celestial Dragon Guard and Crossbowman, and recruit rank. So that's awesome. Temple of the Two Moons. The Celestial Court, yeah, this is where we start confederating with people. Getting this city is important towards our overall confederation. But we can get rid of the dormitory here because we don't need it. And does that allow us to get... Wow, we're going to have more than our max. We have heroes that
We
are not
trained to
ours.
fight in the heat.
So
Alchemist
Chen
of
10,
The House of Secrets.
what are you looking at here for effects? +1 Yang, but you're a bureaucrat. Yeah, you're not really worth keeping around. We'll just straight up get rid of you. Senpeng,
Alchemist of Shangyang.
you're a weapon specialist. Melee attack and armor-piercing weapon damage, but you're a spellcaster. So we're going to get rid of you too. Just going to alleviate some of our burden there.
The celestial Miao Ying.
Lord Magistrate, report.
And this Astromancer here. Harmonizer. Yeah, just bonuses against chaos. So we're going to get rid of you.
Assessment.
And we're going to kill this army off
It is
as
a
well.
matter-
Then we'll be in 1 balance for Yang, which is not bad. And we're back in the positives, and we have all the cities that we could want.
Miao Ying.
Which means we no longer need to worry about allying with them. Our next
Storm Dragon.
action is going to be to send Miao Ying in to take Mingzhu. And then we'll go after the city of the Shogungun and deal with Kunlan and all of the other cool things that are down here. We're literally going ham on the rats. But I will forget next time in case I don't do it now. So we're going to move Feng Ma up to deal with Shen Liang. But the rest of it we're going to leave for next time.
Actually blows strong.
So if you enjoyed the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232 and join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.